Happy Sunday, my love. How are you feeling? I'm Karen Brinkley from Women Leading Women Australia, and I hope you've had an enjoyable and relaxing weekend. I hope you're feeling refreshed and looking forward to a new week. But for some of us, Sunday brings with it a kind of slow, creeping dread that casts a shadow over what's left of the weekend. This is a pretty common phenomenon known variously as the Sunday blues, Sunday scaries, Sunday dread. And it doesn't seem to matter whether you have had a fun-filled weekend or a weekend of getting shit done or a weekend of doing absolutely nothing. Come Sunday, and for me it used to start around lunchtime, my mind would be flooded with anxiety and I would feel a heaviness deep in the pit of my stomach attached to the week ahead. Perhaps that resonates with you. LinkedIn did a survey a few years ago and 80% of professionals owned up to getting the Sunday blues. It's not a great way to head into a new week. So, why does this happen? And what can we do about it? The first thing to recognize is this is a pattern of thinking. Like all thinking patterns, the more often you think it, the more deeply you dig those trenches in your neural networks that make it easier and easier for your mind to follow that path. So it is important to start creating a new pattern of thinking. You might not even be aware that the thoughts are there. Our brains are so crowded with thoughts every minute, it can be impossible to separate them all. Researchers have determined we have up to 70,000 thoughts a day. Some of those thoughts will be related to how we think about our weekends. We often go into our weekend with this sense of anticipation, the TGIF thinking. We're going to catch up on our sleep. We're going to see some friends, or we're going to spend time with our family. We're going to get our home sorted. We're going to relax in the sun. We're going to start a project or finish a project. Then we get to Sunday and the thoughts start to creep in. God, I didn't manage to sleep in this weekend. I still feel tired. Or I wish I'd had more fun this weekend. I should have gone to the beach. Or I wish I'd got that chore done I've been putting off for weeks. Or it could be, shit, it's nearly dinner time and I haven't got the school uniform sorted yet. Or, damn it, that library book is due back this week and I never got around to reading this weekend. And then, God, the weekend's over and I have to go back to work tomorrow. And as Sunday night gets closer and closer, we have more of these thoughts. They come faster and harder, and our body starts to perceive this, what we call anticipatory anxiety, as a threat. So it hauls in the adrenaline and the cortisol so it can be ready to deal with the threat, and we head to bed Sunday night full of anxiety and the hormones that our body automatically floods us with to deal with that anxiety. But the thing is, the threat is only in our head. It's just thoughts. It's not real. And while we might have a big week coming up that justifies some nerves, right in that moment, in your Sunday, there's no real threat. But that anticipatory anxiety, that stress response to thoughts that aren't real in that moment, can completely wreck what's left of your weekend. And so the Sunday dread. And the more often it happens, the deeper and easier the pattern becomes, so that the Sunday blues start to feel inevitable. Really, who wants to live like this? Who wants to lose beautiful weekend hours worrying about the fact our weekend's nearly over and we're heading into another week? So, what to do about this Sunday dread? The first thing to do, if you have a brain full of thoughts about what you haven't got done yet, is stop. Make a cuppa and sit down with a pad and a pen. Get those suckers out of your head and onto the paper in front of you. Make a list of everything that must be done between where you are now and when you go to bed on Sunday night. Get them all down, no matter how small. Once you've done that, go to the top of the list and cross out anything that actually doesn't have to be done before you go to bed. Remember, these are the things that must be done, not things you wish you'd done or think you should have done, things that must be done today, or else you're not going to be able to sleep tonight. Cross out anything that doesn't need to be on your list. Be really ruthless about this. And you might discover that the must-do list is shorter than you thought it would be. Then go back to the top of the list and start prioritizing what's left. You can prioritize in two ways. You can number those suckers in order of their importance to helping you feel more prepared heading into your new week. So there might be one or two big things there that if you got them done, you'd feel a whole lot better. Or you can number them according to how quick and easy they are to do. So you could get a few quick and easy things out of the way and build your momentum and sense of achievement before you tackle the rest. And then you do them in order and cross them off as you go. This process is about acknowledging that as women, we do have responsibilities to ourselves and to our families, and all the good thoughts in the world are not going to help if we have must-do tasks eating away at the back of our brains. Make your list of must-dos and get them done. Harness whatever resources you need in order to get them done. Delegate the ones that you can. If you have a partner or kids, get them in on the act, because Sunday night is going to be much more enjoyable for everybody when your Sunday dread has been looked after. Okay, step 2. Once you've got the must-dos done and out of your head so that they're not adding to your stress, it's time to turn to your thoughts. If you are feeling Sunday dread pretty often, your thought patterns are already probably well dug in. So it's going to take some conscious effort to change your thoughts. And because the Sunday blues are about focusing either on what we didn't do over the weekend, that is focusing on the past, or focusing on what lies in the week ahead, and that is focusing on the future, the key is to bring ourselves and our thoughts into the here and now. We can do this in a number of ways, and all of them could loosely be called meditation, because they are all about being present in the moment. Now, meditation doesn't have to be sitting in the lotus position with your fingers curled chanting Om. Although if you enjoy that kind of meditation practice, then do that. It will be an awesome help. But you can also help your mind go into a meditative state, into a state of being just in the moment, just present in yourself, in other ways. One way is to sit yourself quietly somewhere where you won't be interrupted, and set an alarm on your watch or your phone just for 5 minutes. It doesn't matter how many things you think you have to do between now and bedtime. You can take these 5 minutes for yourself. So, set your alarm for 5 minutes, then close your eyes and listen. Listen to all the sounds you can hear around you. And as you start to notice different sounds, notice the feeling of the air on your skin. Notice how your skin feels different where the air touches it compared to where your clothes touch it. Then notice how your breathing is moving your chest. Breathing in, breathing out. Can you feel the breath coming in through your nostrils? Does it feel different as you breathe out? Sit with that, just noticing what you hear, what you feel, what you smell, the taste in your mouth, the images flickering across the inside of your eyelids. Just notice them all. You're just taking 5 minutes, that's all, to be present in your Sunday. Well done. Another way to stop those thoughts that start crowding in to make you anxious about Monday is to take yourself into your bedroom or some other place without other people. Put on a favorite song and dance like nobody's watching, because nobody is. Now, I'm not talking about club style dancing because, again, nobody's watching. I'm talking about just moving your body to that music, however your body wants to move. You don't need to think while dancing. Your body knows what to do. Just soak up the music, soak it into your blood vessels and bones, and dance. Most dance tracks only run for 3 or 4 minutes, so you can be present in your Sunday by dancing, moving your body for 3 or 4 minutes. You can take these 3 or 4 minutes for yourself. You can take longer, dance for 2 songs or 3, and just find yourself and your thoughts present in your Sunday. If you can take a little longer in your Sunday, take yourself out for a walk. 10 or 15 minutes will do nicely, longer if you can. And while you're out walking, spend a few minutes really focusing on what you can see. What can your eyes see while you're out walking? And then spend a few minutes really focusing on what you can hear. What sounds you're hearing around you. Then take a few minutes to focus on smell. You get the idea. Walking in an easy rhythm can generate a meditative state and bring your attention to your senses as you're walking. That's a great way to be present in your Sunday. There are other ways too. Give yourself 5 minutes to listen to music you wouldn't normally listen to. Really listen with curiosity and a sense of adventure. Sit down with your partner or child for 5 minutes. Look into their eyes and ask them how they are doing, and really listen to their answer without judgment, without feeling the need to help or to fix. Just listen. A hug at the end will make you both feel better. None of these things are hard to do, and every one of them will help you bring your thoughts out of Sunday dread and into being present in your Sunday. Try 1 or 2 of them when you start to feel Sunday dread looming, or if you're not sure yet when your Sunday dread starts to kick in, just try one on Sunday morning, perhaps another Sunday afternoon, and see how Sunday night comes around more easily with less stress and less dread. The more you do them, the more these minutes of presence become familiar to your mind as a habit. The easier it is to call on these practices to replace those thoughts that create the anticipatory anxiety, the Sunday blues. You will learn to lose yourself in your Sunday instead of in your worries about the week ahead. I hope you try it. Let me know how you go. Much love to you. Bye.